Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Critical Commentary. I'm Taylor, and today we are going to be doing a reaction to the Batman Trailer 3, also known as The Bat and the Cat. If you haven't already seen my DC fandom video where I kind of get into the Batman trailer that was released that day, I'm kind of excited to see this movie. I know it's been taking kind of forever for this movie to come out, but now that we're starting to get real trailers, I'm just getting a little bit more excited. I'm feeling more confident. I've talked about this with one of my friends who actually hates the idea of Robert Pattinson being Bruce Wayne. I honestly am really curious to see where this goes. I feel like because, he started off his career as Cedric Diggory and then he went to Edward in Twilight, there's a little bit of a lack of confidence in his acting abilities. But I think he made some really good professional decisions by going into the indie field and just working on his craft and then starring in The Lighthouse, which was one of my favorite films. So I have faith. I think he'd be an interesting, if not a perfect Batman. And honestly, at this point, we've got so many different ones. It's like it's either him or it's Batfleck or it's Michael Keaton. I feel like at the end of the day, we're used to disappointment as DC fans. Might as well just see what happens and go from there, I guess. But before we get into this beautiful trailer in front of me, I want to take a moment to ask that you share my videos. If you haven't already subscribed, to please do so. I would love to reign in 2022 with 200 subscribers, and I'm starting to get there. It's a little trickle, but I would love your assistance, love your help, your support, anything that you can give me. I have been really enjoying doing this for the past year, and I want to continue being able to make this channel grow and thrive so that we can do more fun things together. So thank you in advance, and let's get this trailer rolling.
Bruce Wayne.
Sorry?
I wouldn't be bothering you here, but your people keep telling me you're unavailable.
He's unavailable, all right.
You really could be doing more for this city. Your family has a history of philanthropy, but as far as I can tell, you're not doing anything.
So I'm gonna don the cowl. That's his answer to that criticism. Ooh.
The Riddler is asking for you.
The killer left this for the Batman. Why is he writing to you?
You came. I've been trying to reach you.
Riddler's latest. It's all about the Waynes. If we don't stand up, no one will.
You got a lot of cats.
Nothing about strays.
Oh. Ooh, yes, Selena.
A new friend of yours? I'm not so sure.
I'm just here to unmask the truth about this cesspool we call a city.
I like that they're going in the Zodiac. I thought they're going in the Zodiac direction.
Oh, you're really not as smart as I thought you were. Bruce Wayne.
Oh my gosh.
All these years, you lied to me, Alfred. We all have our scars, Bruce.
He's still away.
He's involved in this? No, he's not involved.
How do you know? He's a vigilante!
Who are you under there? What are you hiding?
Selena, don't throw your life away.
Don't worry, honey. I got 9 of them.
Oh.
It can be cruel, poetic, or blind. But when it's denied, it's through violence you may find.
Justice. The answer's justice.
Come on, vengeance.
It's
Get into some trouble.
It's dark, but it looks cool. my God, I forget that it's coming in March. I so forget that like every single time. Okay, so we've seen the trailer. I did make a comment about how I felt like it's very dark. I know that that might also just be the vibe of the Batman having it dark, but it was kind of hard to see some stuff. I did like that they added more footage. There was a little bit of building off of the first two trailers, or I guess the first trailer that we got from DC Fandom. There was a little bit of the old footage, but they definitely built upon it. I would, I don't know. I feel like I have to say this. I felt like they gave us more information than I think we should have seen just with the talking alone. I like the beginning of how they started off everything. They talk about that I guess I'm not sure who that was. If anyone pegged to the woman with the bun that's talking to Bruce at the beginning and the overlay, who that's supposed to be, I would love to know. But she talks about how she feels like the Waynes aren't contributing, which was like, it's a funny joke. I liked it, but I'm worried because we're seeing more of like the Riddler's clues. And I feel like this story is going to go back to the Waynes. There's something about this feels like there's going to be a revelation of corruption within the Wayne family. And I know that that's kind of already in the comics. Like that's something that they talk about. I'm worried that there might be a little bit too much there in that trailer, but I also feel like if it is, it's enough out of context where it's more just keeping us fresh and interested to see where this goes. I also really like the fact that we got to see more of Selena. I'm very like 50-50 when it comes to Catwoman. I'm more of a Poison Ivy fan, so I don't hate Catwoman. I think Catwoman's amazing, but at the same time, there's so many different renditions of her. It's really easy to get lost in like who's your favorite. And I know I said in the DC Fandom video that I grew up with the Halle Berry version, and I did. And no regrets, even though that movie is really, really hard to watch as an adult. But I like what Zoe Kravitz is bringing to the table. I am interested to see where she, I guess, lines on the spectrum. Is she going to be more playful? Is she going to be more serious? I feel like she's going to be somewhere in between. I did like her fighting. That looked really cool. You can tell she's been training. I mean, or it's a really good stunt double, but I think she's trained at least a little bit for the movie. So I'm hoping that some of this is her. Honestly, I just can't believe it's going to be available in like another 3 months ish. At it's March 4th is around the corner. I don't even know because it's not like this is going to be a date in, date out where worst case scenario, if it's not good, you can watch it from your home. But I don't think it's going to need that because I kind of trust Matt Reeves. I think that he really understands Batman, and I think that he is going to get at the detective aspect of Batman. So I have a lot of faith. I don't know what's going on with COVID though, so I want to see it. I want to be in the theater and see it, but I'm also like, I know March is around the corner, but where are we going to be with that? So I'm curious to know what you guys think. Is this something that you definitely want to see opening night? Is it something that you're going to try and see during an off time? What do you think down below? Also, did I miss anything in the reaction? I know we see stuff with the Riddler and the Penguin, again with Selena, and a little bit of Alfred, but not too much, I don't think. So if there's anything that I missed, please make sure to bring it to my attention. And if you have any timestamps, to provide them for me so that I can continue this conversation with you guys. Also, make sure to follow me on Twitter and Instagram at CriticalCom with 2M's TV. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a video here on Critical Commentary. Bye, guys.